Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me. We are doing a bit of a watch along of the third one day international in the Australian capital. West Indies are already 22 runs for one wicket, an unfortunate wicket, and we can get into that. And series already wrapped up for Australia, and it's just about whether or not the West Indies can do something here to at least maybe win the game and salvage some pride. It's been two easy victories, I would say, for the West Indies, particularly because the batting failures, bowling better in the last ODI there with the return of Alzari Joseph, but still giving away a lot of free runs. And it's a tough night, I would say, for West Indies. The Aussies are clearly extremely talented, as many people know, and they themselves are just like racking up tons of players in terms of trying to blend them in. As you know, Josh Hazelwood played in the last match. He's not here. He didn't travel to Canberra. And Bartlett, who was the star performer in the first match for Australia, was rested in the second one because they're trying to weaving an interesting back injury that he has and making sure that they don't overwork him. And so he's back and yeah, already with an LBW, which by all indications suggested that Otley should have reviewed, and he didn't, and because of an inside edge, it seems like. And so the West Indies are, and Otley started off really well. I mean, a couple boundaries there, 8 runs, but he's out. But Alec Athanaze is there. Casey Carty, who has been batting fairly decently for the West Indies, probably the only bright spark on the batting side. Let's see what Alec Athanaze can do. But the Australians are just very strong over this format. They're strong over all formats. Let's be honest. But Cam Green, an excellent player, as can really bowl fast and still make a lot of runs. So thank you for joining me. Uh, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Hopefully enjoying some cricket. A lot of great cricket going on in these past few days. The England, India leveled the series against England last night, our time, and a fantastic double century there for in New Zealand by and so there's a lot of stuff going on. So West Indies here, trying to move along, see what can happen. Run rate is just a little bit above 4. They're already down. A couple of decent shots, I would say, so far from Athanaze, but he needs a big one tonight. I would imagine he definitely needs a big one. So yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on what's happening in the cricket here. Looks like a really decent day there in Australia. A little cloud covering on the side. Ooh, that's a lovely ball there by Cam Green, beating Athanaze. There's a little bit of a swing, it seems like, from my vantage point. Again, thank you for joining me. Best way to support the channel is to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also, like the video. I promise, as usual, to try and come and watch a little cricket with you guys. Probably won't stay extremely long tonight, but I'll do my best. And yeah, lots of stuff going on the channel in these last few days. Yeah, Green is back again. Good ball. But this time, Athanaze gets some bat on it. Yeah. So no run there. Pretty decent. He's bowling really well, I think. The crowd, pretty, not a lot of people in the grounds. I don't think. I mean, Australia in particular has big grounds. Sydney, where the last match was, and the first match as well, didn't particularly had not a lot of people were there, but yeah. Ooh, that is a good ball right there. Yeah, yeah. That could have took the wicket off. Yeah, yeah. So end of the over, Weston is 1 for 23. Yeah. Let me know who you think will win the match tonight. Will Weston just pull it off? The Aussies, obviously, I can go through their lineup for those of you who, if you haven't checked it yet. But first, I'll start with the Weston. Is obviously they opened with Athenaeus and an athlete who started off brightly, but was given LBW. Casey Carty, then Teddy Bishop is next. Shea Hope, Captain Shea Hope. Hopefully, he can get some runs today. Good ball there from Bartlett. Rustin Chase, Romario Shepard, Matthew Ford, Alzario Joseph, Gudikesh Moti, and O'Shane Thomas. So not much change there. A couple of people coming in for the West Indies. Fraser McGurk will be opening the batting for the Aussies. He started off smartly in the last ODI and a couple good shots. I think he had a 4 and a 6. Then Alzari Joseph took him out. Josh English, who's really playing well as well. Aaron Hardy, Steve Smith captaining in the absence of Pat Cummings. More experience from Marnus Labuschagne, Cam Green, Sean Abbott is there, Will Sutherland, Bartlett is back, who I think is a real find for the Aussies as well. Zampa and Lance Morris. So clearly a very, very different type of team than the one we'd have seen in the World Cup. But Australia are in the process of bringing in some players. They're resting a bunch of players as well because they enter the series later on this year. They have when their summer finishes, they'll tour New Zealand. So I think some of the guys who play all formats are getting a little bit of a rest. And yeah, that's where we are. The West Indies, not particular. A couple surprising things that I've seen so far in a good way was, trying to run between the wickets, at least when Otley was there with Athenaeus before he got out. But I think Marcus for me would be like how they approach this. I really think Athenaeus needs a score because there's a player there. He's really talented, but sometimes it takes a while, and you have to pretty much give him some time. But he needs to adapt. We've seen some good things from him. He's a type of player that we believe that can really be successful for the West Indies in all formats, I would say, especially Test and one day. We'll see what happens in other setups. But Bartlett just giving you somewhere around 132 kilometers in the last couple of balls. So pretty decent, but not express. That's Athenaeus just whipping that off a little bit. It's a good length, I would say, middle stump or so. So not bad. He gets it a little bit square, but straight to the fielder. Yeah. So Bartlett is in his 4th over here, already with the wicket. So yeah, final ball. That's a run for Alet Athenaeus. I'm not quite sure it went the way he wanted it to go, but ends the over with a run there, and West Indies are 1 for 27. Yeah. Let me know where you're joining me from. Are you watching the cricket? Are you excited? Are you disappointed with what the West Indies have been doing so far, or it's more of what we expected? The T20s get into shape relatively soon as well. On our side of the hemisphere, it's not great timing. I think they start for me after 3 in the morning. It's a kind of tough time for tough time to watch it. Sean Abbott is getting his loose. He's played at just about 20 something test ODIs, so he's coming on. Yeah. Wide, leg side delivery, and 130K there. So starts off with extras. It's coming in again. Oh, that's a good delivery there. Looks like he gets an inside edge that hits the pads on a good, somewhere around off stump, I think. Yeah. It's not a bad ball. I mean, whenever you get an inside edge, it could go anywhere. I'm seeing on the replay now. Yeah, about off stump line there, off and middle, hits the bat inside edge, gets onto the pad. Yeah. Fuller delivery, dispatched by Athanaze. Picks up two there, a little bit of a not so great feeling out there. I'm not quite sure who that is. Yeah, but 2 runs. Yeah. Yeah, Morris, I think it is, misfield out there. Should have been just one, but yeah, so it's always good to watch some cricket. He's coming back in again. There's no run right there. Probably Midland leg. Always good to see the old school scoreboards. They're showing that on the television. Yeah. Yeah, he opens the blade a little bit. Athanaze puts it down to somewhere around third-ish and gets a run, brings Carty onto strike. It's more deeper out there. Good opening of the blade just to get an easy single. Yeah. Let me know what else you might be interested in. Although it's a cricket live, we can talk about anything else if you want to. Ooh, good drive back by Casey Carty, but Abbott does well to stop that to ensure there's no run. Yeah. That's how the foolish balls seem to be working here, especially forcing the batsman to do some more of a defensive type thing. Oh, edged and wide, and he picks up 2 runs there. He's really fortunate there. I got to see it again on the replay. It's Cameron Green, so he's a very tall man. So if he can't catch it, it carried a little bit. Maybe if he had moved. Interesting. I don't want to put. I think Green, if he was moving earlier, would have been able to get it. Just like fingertips, it looks like. Full stretch in the end. Maybe it took a little bit of time to move. I mean, the ball is coming really quickly too, and Green is a big man, so can't really complain. But he edged it, and it's not an easy. So Bartlett is still bowling. Yeah. Cricket tonight. Cricket, lovely cricket. I know if you're a West Indies fan, you should be watching. If you're an Aussie fan too, hey, let's talk about it. But good or bad, I try to make sure I see what's happening with the West Indies. Bartlett is steaming in again. Uh, a really nice shot there, but stopped by I think Marnus in and a bit short ballish, but it's a bit wide and single there. Marnus is kind of really shaking the hand, so it's probably stinging a little bit. Yeah, but somewhere out to backward point. Bartlett is coming again. Casey Carty faces. Yeah. It's a good ball there from Bartlett. Carty makes contact but no run. Kind of more of a defensive shot, I would say. He comes on to the I really like this Bartlett guy. I mean, I haven't seen much of him, but I think he's one for the future. He'll be good. Could be a mix-up here. Comeback, yeah. No run, so only just the one off the over so far. 2 balls remaining. Yeah. Run rate 3.29. Weston has got to find a way to get runs. I think in a way Athanaze was trying to push for that, but Carty wasn't in the mood. It would have been probably problematic. You don't want to test the hands of the Aussies either. It's a good strike. Another kind of a defensive shot, I would say. It looks like you're driving, but you're not really. And he did drive it, but maybe it's not really defensive. Somewhat of a drive now, to give him credit. But fielded pretty well. Yeah. Last ball of the over. Pushes that out, gets a run, and that's the end of the over. So only 2 runs from the over. Yeah. And this way, right? You need them to start scoring some more runs. I know they have to rebuild the innings, but right now, Athanasa faced 31 balls, 16 balls for Carty. Yeah. Not quite sure what's good score on this wicket too. Steve Smith won the toss and decided to put them in. Didn't get a chance to listen to his assessment of the pitch, to be honest with you. I was coming back from somewhere else. Yeah. No run there. Kind of, yeah. Somewhat a fuller ball. Yeah. Oh. Good evening. How are you doing? That's a good question on the Otley decision. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe he thought he hit the pad. That's a good question. I don't know. Like usually you would feel that, right? But sometimes even with inside edges or edges, the batsman don't always feel it. But I mean, in the process, yeah, he would have to explain that. To be honest with you, yeah. But yeah, that's giving away a wicket that you don't necessarily want it to give away. So 2 balls already, no runs in this Abbott. What's the Abbott? What, second over for him? I think. Yeah, he's into the second over. Yeah, yeah. Another foolish ball there, and I don't think who's batting. I don't think Carty got. He. I don't think he hit that properly. So probably should have gotten a better. He should have driven that better. Yeah. I'll get to that in a second. Let's see what's there. Yeah, pushes for a run there. That's a very good run, you know. Yeah, very good run. It's a kind of fuller ball. He pushes it somewhere to mid on or so, and then they get a quick run. Let me see what you're saying here. I also believe, notwithstanding review, once it's not out, like a run out, the batsman should not be out. That's an interesting point. Yeah, I think. Yeah, like at what point with the technology now that you don't review everything. We now have someone reviewing, obviously, the whether or not you overstep the crease, all of that stuff. When a ball, when a batsman is given out, they check to ensure that it's not a no ball delivery. Yeah, at what point do you kind of review that and you say, hey, there might be an inside edge, right? You've gotten that wrong. I mean, the technology is there. Cricket is not a particularly. I mean, I guess you want to speed up the game of cricket. That's something interesting. Yeah, that could be a thing where you review everything and think through it, right? And especially, I guess in situations like that, you would take away the reviews, right? You wouldn't necessarily need it. I don't know. I think that's an interesting longer discussion about uh, how much technology that comes into the game. A game that obviously is steep in tradition, but also changes. There's a lot of changes that's been made in cricket. In fact, there's probably more changes. There's a lot more changes made in cricket than, say, association football, soccer, right? Like, but that's an interesting point. Truth. Yeah, I haven't really given much thought to that. I don't know what the discussions on that are, if in recent years, if people have been discussing that. But like something like that, I guess it's on the way it's structured. No, it's on the onus of the batsman to make that call. But yeah, I mean, they could, that could be something that could be done and not really lose much time, I would imagine. Yeah, yeah. So what's this now? One for 36, 10 overs. That you don't. That's not how I would want to start, but that's what they have. Morris seems to be coming in. Lance Morris. This is his second 2 matches ODI career. So let's see what he be able to do here. Yeah, yeah. Morris goes to Carty. Yeah, quick run there. That's good running. Just a little bit of a kind of push down off the body there, and the batsmen are off. Yeah, pretty good clicks on that. 140 it seems like km. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. It opens up a slight face for Athens. They're down to third or so. Gets a run. Yeah. And they're just showing the kind of run up from Morris. Looks like a nice run up here. Let's see. Good brace. Yeah. Edge got. Oh my! What a wonderful catch by Labuschagne at backward point. That ball was flying, and he just went straight out there. Yeah, that is not a good shot for real. Let's see that again. Let's see. It's a little bit, yeah. Oh my God. Full stretch by Labuschagne. Fantastic catch. It's a superb, superb catch. Not quite sure what Carter was thinking there. Not quite sure, to be honest with you. It's not too early to say, but West Indies are in trouble. You know, it's the first wicket for Morris, and all of a sudden, oh my, yeah. Captain Shayop comes in. Just a slice in a sense, just a clipping off the edge there. It's gone. We need Shayhope to deliver tonight. Yeah, no runoff. Yeah, today you need probably need a century out of Shayhope today to give the West Indies any shot of a competitive score. Morris is coming back in again. No run again. Hope gets that off a little bit. Just touching it. It's like 139, 140. He's running is bowling pretty fast, yeah. No, not every wicket, but every ball is checked now. Oh, that's a lovely straight drive from Shayhope. 4 runs. Yeah. End of the over. 6 runs off of it, but a wicket for Morris is first in international cricket. And West Indies are 42 for 2. Yeah. Good shot by Shayhope. Yeah. Hi everyone. Thanks for joining. Hopefully you guys watching some cricket and enjoying as much as you can. Good cricket is good cricket, even when the West Indies isn't playing well. Abbott is steaming in again. Athenaeus, Hope, good running between the wickets there, clips it down somewhere on legs there. Yeah, Weston. This is the thing about West Indies cricket, and I know Shayhope is different on this. Shayhope is one of the few players that we have that really try to run really hard and put batsmen under pressure. It's really important that you try to turn the strike over a lot. The problem of just having dot balls are a killer in cricket. I just don't understand why everyone else has figured this out, and it's still just like a struggle fest for the West Indies to think through that. Yeah. Ooh. Kind of angled back in there. Yeah. On Shayhope. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I'm missing out some of your comments there, Truth. Well, if every ball, wait, what? Balls create wicket, then okay. I get it. Yeah. This Abbott, this Morris guy was really interesting. Oh my God, he's giving him up, but I think he's gonna review this. He has to. Yeah, I think he might review this. It looks like he's angling down to the. Is it going wide? So LBW for Shea Hope. On-field decision is out. Let's see. Looks like it's missing. It looks like it's missing bat. So I guess they're gonna do customer hotspot. Then yeah, nothing on the bat. So they're gonna use snicker now or whatever they call it in Australia. No, but this might be unfair. This is my umpire's call. I don't think it's missing. Let's see. Pitching out, hitting wickets, review loss, gone. And now West Indies are in further trouble. 3 wickets for 43. I'm not quite sure why he reviewed that one. I thought he probably think. I thought he would reviewing that meant he should have hit it. So the West Indies are in massive trouble at the moment. Massive trouble, to be honest with you. And hope is gone. Maybe there's no hope. Yeah, that's hitting just between middle and leg stump underneath the bail as well, based on the trajectory. Yeah, in comes Teddy Bishop. Excited to see this kid. Yeah. I'm really shocked at that shot by Shea Hope, especially a batsman of his class. You know, top 10 batsman in the world. Yeah. So let's see what Teddy Bishop can do. Kind of slender lad. First match for Bishop. Dina Dream. What are you saying? When you can't make 20 runs as a professional cricket, something is wrong. I hear what you're saying. Sometimes you get a great ball. I don't think the ball that dismissed Shea Hope is a ball that he will go. I don't think he would be pleased with that one. Yeah. Sometimes you get a Jaffa, you get a Worley that you can't do anything about. Bishop starts off with a good defensive shot to protect his wicket off Abbott. So yeah, no, it's a tough time out there for this cricket in Australia here when it comes to the ODIs. The T20 coming up soon, so hopefully there's better luck there or improved play. But I think there's a bigger golfing class with the ODI. Bishop tries to push it down, but gets no run there. Lots of high hopes for Teddy Bishop. I don't know if people in the region have watched him a lot. I haven't really seen him. Like I've seen maybe one game or so, but yeah. Very slender guy though. Ooh, kind of do a little evasive duck out of the way. A good shortish ball there from Abbott, just about 132 kms. Yeah, no run. Yeah. It's the end of the over. Yeah. But yeah, where are you guys joining me from? Yeah. It's always good to see people as we do a little watch along. I really appreciate you guys and all the support you've been giving the channel, whether it's cricket, whether it's track and field, whether it's soccer, whatever we do, explain our videos. Yeah. So far, we have a poll that says 80% of the people think West Indies can win this. I mean, that seems like heart over head every time I see polls like that. But yeah. Yeah. So Morris again is in. First ball, no run here. He's back steaming in again to Athenaeus, who just clips it off and is definitely gonna get a run there. I don't know who that is. Just picked it up, walking off. So Teddy Bishop is on strike. Seems like he needs to hit the weight room really fast. Ooh, oh my God. No run. I think he's trying to hook that. That's what 4 balls already for Bishop. Hasn't come off his strike yet. Hasn't made a run yet, rather. Hits the pad, but that's going down leg for sure. So no run. 2 balls remaining. Only the 1 run off the over so far. Oh my God, Bishop, his middle stump is gone. And he's gone. That kind of flirtation with ODI cricket hasn't worked out. And Morris gets another wicket. And I think he set him up. The last ball, I think he tried to swing at him. This time it's just a lovely ball that comes right back in and takes out his stump. And Teddy Bishop is back. Not the way you want to start international cricket. You're on debut. You get the duck walking out with you. Feel for the lad. West Indies is in proper trouble right now. 4 for 44. That's not where you want to go. That's a lovely ball there. What a good length there. Good. That's like 142 km. The first one was a shortish ball, as I said. The one before, he tried to hook it and didn't really work or pull it. Then he comes back and much more of a fuller ball. No movement from Bishop. And his wickets are gone. Rustin Chase is coming in now. Had that good rebuilding with KC Carty in the first ODI. I don't know what to say. This is tough going for the West Indies. Australia in fine form. It doesn't matter what they do. You bring in Bartlett, you bring in Morris, you bring in all these different bowlers, and you get the same result. Yeah. Tough time. It's kind of a shortish ball there, but wide. Uh, End of the over. At this rate, I don't know what Australia is going to do. Not Australia, I don't know what the West Indies are going to do. 4 for 44, run rate 3.38. They need to rebuild this really fast, and they have to start scoring. Otherwise, it's just going to be an easygoing thing for the Aussies. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard going. I'm a little bit depressed if you ask me. Abbott Athanaze, he pushed it down. Yeah, gets a single. That's a good shot for Athanaze. He's been using it a lot, but the West Indies need to be turning over the strike much more frequently. So if he gets this one, Chase needs to get another one, and you got to do this until the bowler starts to make mistakes. But the batsmen aren't really doing anything to put pressure on the Aussies, and that's not how you want to do it. I know it's harder than talking about it, but it's something you have to do. I wonder what's going through the mind of Alec Athanaze now. Hasn't gone well in the Test match, hasn't gone well so far in ODI. He's what 20 runs right now, and wickets are just flying or being wickets going at regular intervals, and he can't catch a break. I would say Abbott to Chase, uh, no run there. Yeah, yeah. I mean, so far the West Indies have been struggling. I mean, they lose a lot of wickets really early, and now they have to rebuild, or not even rebuild. They got to build. There's nothing to rebuild. So yeah, Chase gets a run. That's a good run there. Kind of pushes it. Yeah, if you don't give the Aussies something to work with, or your own bowler something to work with. Yeah. Abbott steaming a little bit now to Athanaze. Ooh, 4 runs. He hooks that a little bit, but no one, goes behind. Yeah, we'll take that. Was that deliberate? I have to see it again. Looks that way. No, it's a top edge. Looks like a top edge. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Ooh, that's a good ball there. I'm drawing him into a shot right there. Yeah. Thanks everyone for joining. Just doing a little watch along. It's late night for me. It's getting close to midnight. I gotta go soon. Gotta get up early. But I thought I would be here to just, watch some cricket. And I appreciate all the people who've been cycling in and just sticking around while I watch some cricket and talk. So, yeah, this channel will be nothing without you guys. And so I want to thank you for your long-standing support on this. Yeah. End of the over, 50 for 4. West Indies again. Are struggling. I think in both ODI so far, they were really down, right? There was like 50, I think it was like 50 something for 4 at one, and what 60 something or 70 something. So it's not, they haven't, the top order hasn't stepped up in any kind of serious way. I mean, the Teddy Bishop thing is just a young man in international cricket just getting bamboozled. A little short stuff pressure him, and then his wickets are flying afterwards. Yeah. Yeah. It's up. It's definitely up to Chase and Athenaeus. Athenaeus now 24 of 41, so it's not going. It's not. But he needs to be making some runs. Chase 1 off 4 so far. Make that 1 off 5. Current run rate 3.49. Good pace from Morris, 142 kph. Well, whatever Steve Smith decided to do, he made the right choice. He put them into bat, and so far so good. Chase is like slashing at that. No run. He's swinging, trying to make a big shot there. Lucky. It's a little wide and a pretty wide. I don't know what's that like. Way out. He shouldn't even be. He should not even be sending his bat after that. 3 dot balls already in the over. That's a good drive, right? Nicely placed right there. It doesn't have enough to get to the boundary, but they comfortably come back to 2 rather. Yeah, it's a good shot there from Rustin Chase. Just about splitting the 2 fielders. Yeah. Probably need a boundary in this over. Or even we'll take 2 more runs for sure, but has to be more than this. A little bit strained down towards legs. He clipped that off his and it's probably gonna get 2 runs here for sure. Probably 3. Is it? Did they get back 3? Did they actually get 3? Yeah, they got 3 runs. So good running by the West Indies. 5 off the over. If Athenaeus can finish with a, it's a little foolish ball, but strained down to leg side, and he just clips it, right through. There's a little bit right through near cover there. No one was around, so got 3 runs. Oh my gosh, almost an inside edge for Athenaeus, end of the over. Yeah. Yeah. 15 overs, 55 runs, 4 wickets, a bit of a drinks break now. Well, folks, the West Indies are struggling. When have we not said that? The start of the ODI series, less than impressive for the West Indies. Kudos to Australia for finding a lot of talented players who come into the team and deliver. And I think that's important. It's a critical lesson to be learned here. When you have a top-class team, you always have players waiting in the wings because they want to come, and sometimes they have to wait particularly longer. In the case of Australia, they do have a lot of talented players, and they're the current holders of the World Cup, just concluded in India not too long ago. And now they're in a transitional moment where they're trying to find and give players an opportunity to be part of a team that can continue to win. So I hate to say it, but they are the standard in terms of this consistency, a standard that the West Indies had in the 70s and 80s, right to the early 90s. And those things don't come overnight. It requires serious rebuilding, serious planning, and luck as well. In this case, the West Indies need a lot more luck as well, especially given their position in world cricket. I always say these things, and it's just the unfortunate reality here. I do hope that they can rebuild this innings, and Athenaeus and Chase can stay there for a substantial period of time and put on a competitive score that will allow the bowlers a chance to do something. Will they win this test match? I'm not optimistic about it. I mean, so far things haven't gone well. There are drinks at the moment, but it's getting late on my end. And I want to thank you for joining me tonight. Continue to watch cricket. I will try to watch a little bit more, but I'll certainly try to pick up and see what happens in the morning when I get up. But thank you, everybody. Thanks for supporting me. Subscribe to the channel. I think that's the best way if you want to support me. That's the best thing to do. And I look forward to be on again. I'll try to come back in another couple of days and just do a recap of what happened in the ODI series as we anticipate the T20. I'll see you. Bye-bye.